Hey, let's play some Starfield. Audio check. There it is. I am online. I will mute my laptop. I'm live streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/JewelSmith. I usually do that around 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes I get started a little sooner, sometimes I go a little later. It just depends. And then I upload the saved video to YouTube. My YouTube channel is also JewelSmith. I'm not editing the Starfield videos the way I edited my Fallout 3 playthrough. Unfortunately, I just don't have time. I have a very busy schedule, and I barely have time to even spend 2 or 3 hours a day playing games. So this is my relaxation time. I do kind of zone out a little bit and get into the game, and I don't always interact with chat, but I do as much as I can. If I notice somebody's chatting at me in the chat room, I will respond, but sometimes it just takes me a little while if I'm dialed into the quest or whatever's going on in the game. I might not respond to chat right away, but I'm here live. If anybody wants to join me, hang out, let me know how you're doing. I also love to read comments. Alright, so what are we up to right now? I am up to level 26. I just hit level 26 last time. I'm in the middle of the Crimson Fleet quest line, where I am an undercover agent for the UC infiltrating the Crimson Fleet. I don't know if they suspect me or not. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but we've done the whole lock and key thing, and now we are supposed to travel to the Siren of the Stars, which is a luxury cruise. And while I am on this luxury cruise, I am supposed to be stealing some credentials from a Galbank executive, because we suspect that there is a crashed Galbank ship full of credits somewhere in the galaxy, and we're going to try to find it, or the Crimson Fleet wants to try to find it. So that's what I'm doing, and I took a break real quick to stop in here at my Akila city house to store some stuff and drop off some loot, clean up my ship, drop off some inventory. I've been carrying around tons of mines and grenades. I probably don't need all of these in my inventory. Tons of aid. I don't need all of this in my inventory, probably. But unfortunately, the storage chests don't hold a whole lot. I think this storage chest is full up. Yeah, so maybe I need to make another storage box. I don't know if I have the materials here. Oh, okay. I was storing some grenades and things in here. That's a good idea. I don't know how many grenades they're going to let me take onto a luxury cruise liner, right? They're not going to care. Well, let's drop some of these off here. Lighten my load. I probably don't need any of these, to be honest. I'll keep a few frag mines and frag grenades just in case. Probably don't need these. Yeah. That was like, what, 11 pounds just in explosives? Alright. I have an ammo case here, but I don't store any ammo. Ammo doesn't weigh anything in this game, so I don't really need it. Oh, what do I need? I need this. Alright, if I'm gonna build another storage box in the bathroom, I need aluminum and structural. Oh, I guess I could just store it all in here, right? Yeah, let's do that. Take all. Because these will hold up to 150 pounds, but this does not. So we'll just get rid of that. All right. Let's go to aid. See, I probably don't need all of these. I keep a couple in my inventory just in case I get addicted to something, but to be honest, I don't know if I'm addicted. As many different times that I've drank wine, and I guess I haven't taken enough chems to become addicted. Oh, box grog. We'll leave that here. I keep these wine bottles too in case I need to persuade anybody, but I guess I can just use... I think there is something else. Hippolyta? Yeah. I don't think I need to use any of these, to be honest. I don't do melee damage. And damage resistance and health is great, except that there's also that alien genetic material that does that, right? Yeah, damage resistance, energy resistance. Alright, we'll store some of these. Cures all addictions. Yeah, I'll keep one of these around. Med packs are always helpful. Panacea is nice. Look at that. Treats everything. Oh, Neurajack. I should go store that at the workshop because it's helpful for research projects. I don't need it here. Companion affinity increases faster for 10 minutes. I should probably use that around Sam Coe because I can't get him to like me. I should use it and then do things he likes. I'll have to figure out what he likes. He doesn't like anything I do. Well, I have a bunch of antibiotics. I don't know why I need this. I'll store a few of these. Movement noise. I might need this while I'm on the ship. If I'm sneaking around. I don't know how much sneaking I'll have to do. Maybe a lot. But I'll store a few. Yeah, this is also assisting for research projects, so. Ooh, I got a lot of trauma packs. I think I have these. Yeah, these are favorited. I gotta remember to use these and not just my med packs, because these are pretty handy. Okay. Pog's Grog, let's drop that. And the Red Harvest Milk Stout. I don't think I had seen that in the game before, so I grabbed one. Just to have one. I'm gonna put it on the shelf over here. Put this over here with my bottle collection. Whoa! There we go. Nice. Okay. Alright, I guess that's all we need to do here for now. I don't think there's anything else I have to drop off. I'm only carrying one of each of these suits and booster packs and helmets. I should probably... I think I left my fancy clothes on the spaceship. I probably shouldn't dress like a pirate on my luxury liner trip. Yeah, I think I left it on the ship. Okay. Alright. One more thing I'm going to do before I head out. And that is read these books. There is a set of books that I've been wanting to read. Charity in a Godless Universe. I think I read part 2 or part 3 and it was interesting. So I wanted to read the whole thing in order. Let's check it out. Charity in a Godless Universe Part 1. Amelia Sang. Part 1. Atheism was just the first step for me. I was raised in a world of right and wrong. I walked among chosen people. Each night, my family would gather and pray for the sinners in our lives to find salvation. I can't tell you exactly when I stopped believing in these things. Like many who lose their faith, for me the cracks formed slowly over time, an illogical verse here, an unanswered question there. One day you realize you're working hard to hold on to something false. You don't want to lose your community or your connection to your family, but sometimes maybe things that don't make sense are just wrong. The details of my awakening aren't important, but what came next is. I never expected that losing my faith would begin a profound new chapter in my life, a time of deep compassion and charity as a member of the Enlightened. Okay. Charity in a Godless Universe Part 2. My settlement was founded as a commune by the members of my family's church, a place where the congregation could worship in peace without interference. But word travels fast, and our small colony began to grow. Our success attracted those in need of help, and those with nowhere else to turn. When I was 10 years old, I watched 2 officers lead a frail-looking man down our street. He had been stealing from our settlement's emergency rations. Our local security had been trying to catch the thief for weeks. I asked my parents if the man was hungry. If he didn't have enough to eat, couldn't we feed him the same food he had been stealing? My parents explained that while our settlement probably could afford to feed the man, stealing is a sin and the thief must ask God for forgiveness. That night, my family gathered to pray for the soul of the man. They asked God to help him see beyond a life of sin. That man's name was Edgar, and he didn't need our prayers. Edgar needed food and work. Since no one gave him either, Edgar would be in and out of our settlement's prison for several years to come. Yeah, I think this is the one I read before, out of context. All right, so let's read part 3. When I was 19 years old, my church decided it was time to leave. The announcement was filled with phrases like fresh start and renewal. Apparently, our settlement had taken in too many non-believers. The congregation would pack up and build a new colony on a distant world, a place without outsiders, where their faith could become the law. Cowards, you're running away. I begged my family not to leave. These people came here for our help. If we take their generators, how will the rest of the colony survive? To most of my community, these arguments made no difference. They could only see the outsiders as outsiders, non-believers, who were preventing them from living a pure life. These people have been coming here since you were a little girl, my father told me one night. They've had nearly 20 years to hear the word of God, but that's not what they want. We will leave them to their lives, and they should leave us to ours. Word traveled quickly through the poor parts of the settlement. As the departure date neared, the other colonists became desperate. Protests were common outside of the church buildings and outside of our starport, where a large ark-like ship was being constructed. Finally, on departure day, dozens of colonists gathered at the entrance to the starport. They blocked the church from entering, 100 gaunt faces against 100 blue robes. But the group was no match for the church's security forces. That team cleared a path, and the congregation boarded their ark. The crowd could only watch as the ship roared to life and then vanished into the sky. I stood in that crowd, watching as well. I could not bring myself to leave. Any faith which abandons the helpless was a faith I could not believe in. A loving God who inspired such cruelty must not be real. I would stay behind for whatever came next. Wow. This is the most interesting thing in this game so far, honest to God. For me anyway, this is one of the most interesting things that I've encountered in the whole game. Right, Charity in a Godless Universe, Part 4. Of the five generators that once powered our settlement, my family's church had left behind just one. But with no one left with the knowledge to repair it, blackouts were frequent. 9 months after the church members left, conditions in our settlement were dire. Most of the colony's credits had left with the congregation, and merchants no longer had a reason to visit. We began rationing our remaining food, but supplies were running low. Anyone with a means to escape had long since left the planet. We faced a total collapse, if not for what happened next. The first ship arrived at night and woke up the whole settlement. No one had visited in months. In the dark, dozens of us made our way to the starport and found new craft landed there, large, but older. On its side was painted a golden symbol. I think that's supposed to be a golden symbol. 6 hands joined around a planet. Oh, that's the symbol of the Enlightened, right? Hello, yelled a man from the boarding ramp. I'm Dr. Dewan. My friends and I are from the Enlightened. We heard there may be a settlement out here in trouble. I pushed to the front of the crowd. Our generators failed. We have about a week of recycled water left. Do you have anyone who can fix it? Okay, he said. We can hook up your recycler to pull power from our ship. Then we can see about those repairs. Hey, someone yelled from the crowd. Are you people from some kind of church? The man stopped and laughed. No, he shouted back. We're actually kind of the opposite. Over the next few days, more enlightened ships arrived. Their crews fed us and restored our settlement's power, but then they didn't leave. Through Dr. Dewan, we learned more about the enlightened. They called themselves atheist humanists. He told us they go to places in the galaxy where people need help. Without gods, he said, all we have is each other. The Enlightened took up residence on the grounds of the old church and began teaching us survival skills, how to cook, how to repair our colony's equipment. They lent us credits to buy supplies, and within half a year our settlement was functioning independently. Eventually, the Enlightened packed up and left our colony to survive on its own, but this time I left too, as the newest member of their group. I had finally found a cause that made sense to me, an ethos I could believe in without ignoring part of myself. There are no gods to worship. No divine beings are coming to save us. Humanity's capacity for empathy and our willingness to support each other is our species' best hope to survive among the stars. It's up to mankind to watch over itself. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, alright. I guess that's me then. I'm an Enlightened. I think that Ezekiel is a Universalist. Is that the other religion in the game? They believe that they can literally find God in space somewhere, and that's the reason humans were given space flight or something. But I think the Enlightened, I think we ran into the Enlightened before in the community center on Cydonia, on Mars, in the town of Cydonia. They were running an outreach community center or something there. And I remember talking to that guy and thinking they sounded pretty interesting, but yeah, okay, cool. They sound a lot to me like, oh, what was that group in Fallout New Vegas? There was a group that had a cross for a symbol, but they weren't religious, I don't think. And they were helping people. They were like doctors and scientists and stuff, and they were helping people. Followers of the Apocalypse, that's what they were called. I really liked them in Fallout New Vegas, too. I thought they were cool. Alright, well, we've read these 4 books, so now I can store them. I don't have to keep carrying them around with me. I wish I could put them on the shelves, but bookshelves don't work in this game, so we're going to put them in here. There we go. Hey, Claus, I see you in the chat room. Yeah, the books are short. Yeah, well, they were short in Fallout and in Skyrim and stuff too, right? Did Fallout even have books to read? They usually had, like, files. You could read little stories sometimes off of holodiscs or something. But yeah, even in Skyrim and stuff, the books were short, sure. Oh, okay, and there's also an Enlightened Center in the Well in New Atlantis. Okay, I guess I hadn't run into them. Or I didn't remember seeing them there. I don't think they have a place here in Akila City. Oh, they have a church, though, I think. But I don't think they have a community center. Let's go out and look. And while I'm at it, I gotta find a medical center somewhere in Akila City, because I've got some kind of lingering effect. I suppose I could heal myself, but I'll just go see if I can find someone to do it.
I'm so behind on my work. When's the report due, anyway?
I've got no idea.
I'm pretty sure
That's
the
your
Church
ship that
of the
landed not too long
Enlightened.
ago? Sure is something.
Oh, thank you. You like my ship? Thank you. I think the church, I think the Universal Church is near my workshop, which is convenient for Ezekiel.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the action.
So, like, there's my apartment, and then the Church of the Universalists is here. And then I know that somewhere in town I found a Church of the Enlightened. I kind of stumbled upon it.
They think it was pirates.
You don't say.
There's the prison. Gee, we sure would be nice if we had a map, wouldn't it? Oh, another Froggy poster! Now that I put those up around Cydonia, they seem to be all over the place. I don't know if there's a medical facility here. There's Aggie's. That's a bar. Deimos Court. What is this place?
You are out of it.
Sure.
What?
It's not a life of luxury, but
Mooch,
I'm getting by.
Sammy.
You know?
Coma? How do you even find
Coma?
that stuff?
It's all over.
Who the heck are these
I'm
people?
not
They have
asking for
names.
handouts,
It's out
but
there.
if you got some extra credits, you
I got
stay
tons of
you,
credits.
Okay? Just
What?
I'm one of those who needs a lot of money or possessions to feel good about my life.
How are you and Coma doing?
Great, I guess. Coma's riding high. As in on drugs.
Okay.
I was trying to put it politely. I mean, I get it. We're in the slums. It's not the first time I've seen that. But with him, it's pretty much every minute he isn't working in the fields. His whole life is just work. Get high and sleep.
If it bothers you, you should confront him. He has a right to live the way he wants. Not my business. If it bothers you, you should tell
Tried
him.
it already. He won't talk about it. In fact, it just makes him hit the stuff that much harder. The best I can hope for now is that he'll find some way to pull himself out of it. Guess that's just life in the slums. You either survive it or you don't.
And Mooch is your friend?
Kind of. He crashes at my place. But man, he could stay too long. I kind of want to tell him enough is enough. But I don't need that drama in my life right now.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay,
Keep on keeping on.
how's that saying go?
right on.
Use your
Okay,
friends
I like these
wisely.
folks, but like, they don't seem to have quests or anything for me, so wish I could help you guys out. I'd hire you to work in my community center or whatever, but game doesn't really allow that. All right, it's got a sign. It says Deimos Court, like it means something, but all right. Oh, the Enlightened Church is not far from Laredo. Okay, that's on the other side of town then. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. We'll go to the other side of town and see what's what. Citizen? No name? What's in here? What the heck? It's a snake. What's a snake doing here? What is this? Varun Scripture permanently increases sneak bonus by 1% and melee attack damage by 5%. Whoa, I got an achievement. Thirst for knowledge. I guess I've read 20 skill magazines, it says. So, like, is somebody gonna start a Varun church here? I mean, I don't mind people worshiping whatever they want to worship, but from what I've heard, the Varun don't like anyone else that disagrees with them, and they think they gotta convert everyone else, and that's where I draw the line. Stay in your lane, man. I don't mind anyone's religion as long as they stay in their lane. Don't start crusades. This place looks different than I remember. I've been through the stretch before,
Amira, how are
but
you doing?
I can't complain. Someone said some of them could have been
this seems different than I remember. Huh, that's weird. Am I tripping, or do I just not remember this place very well? Or is it changing? Does it change over time depending on things I do?
Much appreciated, Mr. King.
I don't know if I have the time. Sure, okay.
Because I helped out some people that lived here, and I helped out the Low House.
It ain't
Who's this
safe enough
guy?
to farm. Just want to do right by my wife, you know? She deserves
Okay.
the best I can give her.
Yeah,
Every
how are you
kid.
doing, Amira?
There's too many people suffering, and not enough hands reaching out to help.
Okay, I'll make another
This
donation.
means a great deal to me and the community. Keep it up, and we'll have to name something after you.
Okay. Cool.
Running the low house is tough.
How are
The
things
weather
going?
has been good, so things are good. Ah, if you don't have a home when it gets cold or rainy, that's when it gets rough.
Okay.
If you ever are down on your luck, our door is always open.
Thank you.
We're expecting. Oh, that is fantastic. When is the baby due? It won't be for a while, but we've already started shopping for a crib. Both Oberon and
Huh.
Leo are owned by Ryujin, so yeah. You'll
This is honestly going to be the best vacation
Huh.
ever.
Yeah.
Me and my house
Interesting.
full of
Okay.
kids. So
Oh,
envious.
he's got a poster on his place now too. Space Frog.
Favorite shows, or just sit there in complete silence. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, see, there's a community center here, Akila Community Center, but it's closed for repair. I don't know when it ever gets opened. If I donate enough money to that lady out there, does this place become her new center for outreach or something? That would be cool.
I spend way too much time inside. I think I should pick up a hobby that's outdoors.
You might want to.
All right, let's head over to the other side of town. Oh, wait, no, can't go this way.
Yeah?
Huh. Is this new? I don't remember this. Maybe I just never saw it before. Huh. Okay. Residential. What's up here? Oh, is this the wall? Yeah, I guess it is. What's this? There's a cage here. What is... Oh, this is like a guard tower, sort of, or storage. Yeah, it's a guard tower. Looking down over the playground. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, this will be a fun place to hang out. All right, the community center. Or, well, you know, playground, and the community center is over there, but I mean, you know, a park, community park kind of thing here. Huh.
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being ordered around. I want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope. That bank robbery sounded intense. Could have gone down so much worse.
Oh, there's Laredo. There's the door going outside. One of the doors going outside. Whose place is that up there? Hey, you think I'd never been in this town before? Residential. There doesn't seem to be a door going into that place. It's just there.
I am honestly just appalled that anyone would do that. In public, no less.
I'm embarrassed, and I wasn't even there.
Right? There's like this tower here. But no door to get into it? Yeah. There's actually no way into it.
It's been a pretty good year overall. We outperformed our projections for the 3rd straight quarter.
I can see a
Gonna be
balcony up
honest,
there.
I don't really care.
How do I get up there? Oh, hey, dude. Philippine agricultural systems.
I can't believe it's already been that long. Time really flies. I'm telling you, I would kill to be able to afford a child.
Got the point there.
There we go. Can I get over there and somehow get up to that balcony? Oh, there's the Church of the Enlightened right there. You can see their symbol. I don't think I can get up there with my jetpack that I've got right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna go high enough. Huh. Alright, well anyway. We found the Church of the Enlightened. I know I'd been in here before. House of the Enlightened, okay. Not a church. Right. Because they're not religious. Hello.
All
I read a bunch of books about you.
here. Please stay as long as you like.
Yeah, see, this is already Gray. I've already talked to him before,
May
but
you
there's no
walk in
quest
peace
or anything.
and friendship.
Yeah, alright. Right on. They don't take donations or anything? They have a lot of tea. Okay. And fruit. They got a fruit bowl. Coffee. Hello? Where does he sleep? I guess he lives elsewhere. Alright, cool. Oh, back door. Alright, so where's the medical facility here? I need to get myself cured or whatever this is that's lingering. Do we have a dock back at the rock? Probably do. Oh, what's up here? Oh, somebody's nice yard. Nice little park path here. There's the rock.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Yep, right here. Alright, let's go see if they've got a dock in the rock. They should. But how we find them is anybody's guess. Probably in the bar. Everybody's always in the bar. I know I ran into her at some point.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Yeah.
You're out there a lot,
sit around
right?
drinking all the
In
time.
space? Hey, just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust them.
Oh, this is the bathroom. Okay. Oh, this is the kitchen. Okay, I think the medical facility might be
Akila is really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
down here. Infirmary. Thanks for visiting. Yeah, the infirmary's over here. Okay.
I'm glad to see you in one piece.
Oh,
I
it's
was getting
Autumn.
worried.
Hey, Autumn. She's on my crew, but I don't have her on my ship right now. There's the dock.
If you're hurt or need medical, you seen those ashed outside the walls? They keep... All right, what have we got here? Oh, that ain't too bad at all.
Okay. Then heal
Hold
me up.
still now. All right, you're good to go.
Thank you. What's it like being a doctor in Akila?
Overall, not too bad. People keep me hopping all the time. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises, the occasional broken arm. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Ashta. Those are the bad times.
Okay. She's got my haircut. I literally have that exact haircut right now. I didn't want that haircut. That's not the haircut I asked for, and I showed them a picture of the haircut I wanted. But somehow that's the haircut I ended up with.
I got a feeling this ain't the last I'll see of you.
Oh, look, I still have the orange thing on, though. What the heck? So she didn't heal me up. It's an incoming hazardous weather warning. Seek shelter immediately. Well, that's not relevant. When is that going to go away? For goodness sakes. Is there anything that gets rid of orange with a drop? Yeah, that. Burns, frostbite, and infections. Heal paste. Burns and frostbite. That's not quite the same symbol, though, is it? I'm going to use one and see what happens. Nope, it still says health status. Incoming weather. Great. Ugh. Well, that was a waste of my time.
Saw what you did at Galbank. That was really something.
Oh, thanks. Waste of my time and money and resources. I guess I just have this stupid effect on here now forever. Only a handful of different haircuts, huh? Yeah. Okay.
Anyone residing in or visiting United
Got a call.
Colony
Someone's
systems.
power kept going
The
out.
terrormorph
Know what it
threat
was?
is real.
A heat leech as
If
long as my
encountered,
leg.
these alien predators should be avoided at all costs. Do not attempt to engage. Report any sightings immediately to United Colony's authorities. Seek shelter and wait for a Marine detachment to jump in and eliminate the threat.
Didn't we find out that terrormorphs were like
You're listening
military
to SSNN.
technology? I think we went to some research facility really early on in the game, and it turned out that the terrormorphs were created
Don't you think it would be good for them to spend some time away from
as
home?
part of like some war
Akila City's really the
military
heart of the
technology
Freestar.
thing. You know how I'm always griping that everyone keeps talking to my face everywhere I go? I walk through any town and everybody has to turn and tell me all their business. And I didn't ask. Well, apparently that's true in real life too. I went out today and I went shopping and I was just walking around the grocery store by myself. Walking around the grocery store, and every time I'd walk down an aisle, somebody'd have to turn and start telling me their life story, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm the protagonist in real life too.
Oh, okay. Now I've seen everything.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a save. Maybe if I save and then reload from the save, it'll get rid of that weird effect. It's worth a try anyway. Do a hard save, do a reload. Where's that planet? That looks nice. Nope, it's still there. Alright, well, nothing I can do now. Health status is incoming weather for the rest of the game. Great. Alright, travel to the Siren of the Stars. Let's do it. Okay, it's here in Olympus. Have we been there before? Nope, I got some kind of achievement. Stellar cartography. Visit 20 star systems. Whoa. Dock with the Arani. Siren of the Stars. Sure. Now, I've been doing all of these Crimson Fleet missions alone because I don't want anyone to blow my cover. Particularly Andrasia. She kept running her mouth during the first mission when I was trying to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet. Alright, let me take this. And let me store my pirate swashbuckler gear. Equip that instead. That's fancy, right? Alright. It's in my cargo hold. Alright, that's fine. But I don't know if Ezekiel or anyone else would have any kind of dialogue, so I might be able to take him with me. You want to go on a
Got some new
luxury
orders
cruise
for
with me, babe? Yeah.
Hope you're having a good one. You know me. I'm ready to work.
Alright. Let's do it.
Hey, Captain. Yeah, I'll take a few things.
What you got on you, Zeke? Why don't you put on your settler explorer outfit? I recruited him into the Rangers. That's not an actual game mechanic, but it's just something I'm doing for headcanon. I gave him my old deputy uniform. Alright.
Take good care of yourself out there.
Well, you're going to be taking good care of me. Come on, let's go have a luxury cruise. Where do I need to go to get on this ship? Oh, he's coming down. Sorry. I think I gotta go through here. Yeah, here. All right, let's go. Speak with Eugenie Rokov. I think that's the captain of the ship. Alright. Up, Claus is saying you do not know where the Terramorphs are coming from? Okay, you did not play the... Yeah, I haven't done the... I think that's the UC quest line, right? My husband was saying that if you go and join up with the UC... I don't remember what they call them. They're not rangers, whatever they are. That there's a whole quest line where you find out about more about the Terramorphs and stuff. Yeah, no, I haven't done that yet. I can't think of any good reason to go join them. I mean, other than, you know, it's in my quest list, but like, so what, you know? I think it's in here somewhere. There's something like talk to Sergeant Yumi or Vanguard. Speak to Commander Tuwala about joining the Vanguard. Like, okay. It was just one of those random things like every other random thing that was just flung at me as I walked through town somewhere or talked to somebody somewhere, and I'm like, you know, I don't care because my character, my background is that I'm from the Free Star Republic, and so it makes sense for me to join the Free Star Rangers. But I just, you know, I don't have any role-playing character reason to want to go and help be a citizen of the UC Vanguard or whatever. I don't want to be a citizen of the United Colonies. I'm a citizen of the Free Star Republic, so... You know, maybe if I come up with some in-game reason to do it, I'll do it, but until then, I'm doing other things.
About time
Hello?
you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Naeva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
I'm just following his orders too. You should be happy he's including you. I can see how that would be unsettling. Why follow his orders if you're not in the Crimson Fleet? What, no formal tour of the ship? Why follow his orders if you're not in the Crimson Fleet?
Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think?
Only a couple thousand? Dude, I'm sitting on like hundreds of thousands of credits. I'm just following orders.
I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Naeva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Nope. Only reason I'm here. Naeva asked me to steal the Earth Savior Award. Why don't you ask Naeva? Yeah, I'll say that.
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you gonna tell me what else you're here for or not?
Yeah, alright, fine. I gotta steal the Earth Savior Award.
Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award
She's not,
never
though.
would have ended up
She
here
said
in
you
the
would
first
get your
place.
cut. I'm pretty sure she did. Don't worry, you're still gonna get paid. You don't want to be on Naeva's bad side. What was the original plan? Don't worry, you're still gonna
Yeah.
get paid.
Funny you're only bringing that up now.
Well, I had no
Fine.
choice because
I'll
the
help.
dialogue options didn't
But
let me
you're
say
doing all
anything
the
before.
legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
Whatever, blah,
Anyway,
blah, blah.
we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Galbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Under all you want, that's all you're gonna get. Delgado wants Dabrowski's Galbank credentials. I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information. What do you consider normal prey? I'll say
Merchant
that.
vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past.
Maybe we're branching
Sounds
out.
to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road.
Don't get greedy, my dude. That's how you end up dead. I don't trust this asshole. Yeah, I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information. You can wonder all you want, but that's all the information you're
I
getting.
see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
You obviously have something specific in mind. I'm sure the fleet can slide some credits your way. I can't speak for Delgado. You've obviously got something in mind.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right.
This
I don't
conversation
want
makes no
money.
sense.
I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple
What do you mean
as
back
that.
into? I thought nobody left the Crimson Fleet unless they died. Okay. You're in no position to make demands right now. Just do as you're told. Help me get to Dabrowski and you're back in the fleet. I can put in a word with Delgado, but it's up to him to pull the trigger. You really think I have the ability? What, you don't need money? I can put in a word, but it's still up to him.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Okay. And I didn't bring my dinner jacket. So you barely lift a finger and I do all the work. I'm going to skip all that and talk to Dombrowski. What's a full-timer? Anything you can tell me about the gala? How
The
about
event's
that?
a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter.
I thought it was Terran, but okay. All right. I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Okay. What sort of dirty
He's
secrets?
a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option.
Okay. As long as there's free
Now
booze.
you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection.
Okay.
Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway,
Okay.
I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Okay, so, can you help me with the Earth Savior Award? What's the deal with the Terran Preservation Society? Why can't I just kill Dombrowski and take his... Oh, I got an optional. Okay, I'll read all that in a minute. Can you help me with the Earth Savior Award?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want.
Sure,
What's the
sure.
status of your plan?
I've just gotten started. Do you think Naeva will have any problems selling the award?
I once saw Naeva strip down a UC security ship and sell the parts back to the UC through a shell company. If that doesn't put your concerns to rest, I don't know what will. Now tell me, what about the status of your plan? How can I help?
I don't know. I've just gotten started.
Then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Okay, so I got a shanker. Is that what you're telling me? What's the deal with the Terran Preservation Society?
They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important.
Well, I've been there a few
reality,
times. It is pretty dead.
This is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society.
Okay, so why can't I just kill Dombrowski and take his credentials off his body?
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Galbank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something
How do they know the
Delgado
Crimson
wants,
Fleet
I
would do it?
suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it?
Okay, I guess that's all I have to say to this guy.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Okay, thanks. He seems like such a thug to be running a luxury liner, doesn't he? But okay. Yeah, the Vanguards, the UC Vanguards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would like the quest line or not. It's not a question. It's just I like role playing, and my role here is that I am from the Freestar Republic. So until I have some compelling reason to help out the UC people, I don't want to do it for citizenship. But, you know, maybe I'll do it for some other reason. Alright. Well, let's take a look at our quest list and see what it's telling us. There's a whole bunch of stuff was popping up in the top left corner. Okay. We have to ask the society patrons about Larry Dombrowski. We have the option to kill Larry and the option to speak to Sheila about the award. Well, I don't think I'm going to kill Larry. I think the whole point is I'm not supposed to kill Larry, so... but I gotta try to steal the award. And I need to get the credentials off of Larry Dombrowski. Alright. Is this all the crew area of the ship? Oh, this is nice. What's up here? 'Cause Oh, lots of credits. Ah, not that many actually. Okay, here we go into the ship proper. The luxury liner.
Nothing but the finest at this gala. Lovely party, isn't it?
I don't know. Is
Sorry,
it?
I'm busy right now.
Okay, I don't really see a party, but alright. Party of one, I guess. Door locked. Okay. Restricted area, no admittance. Oh, is this where the luggage is kept or something? Alright. This is nice. Oh, the Starview Ballroom.
If you have
Do I
any
get a
needs,
room?
please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin. If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted from your account.
Okay.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Okay.
That view
Who's
is
this?
absolutely spectacular.
Sheila
isn't it?
Holbrook.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award. When will the award ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
I heard you were in charge of the award.
I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
You must be nervous keeping something so valuable in your cabin. I'm hoping to find out who this year's winner will be. I'd love to get a look at such a fabulous award. What do you mean transfer? Has the award ever been stolen? You must be nervous keeping something so valuable in your
my
cabin.
Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
So, what brings you aboard?
Okay. Discover how to access the purser's safe.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we're working on having that changed. A Starview pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
Well, I have a pass. Okay, so now what do we have to do? Discover how to access the purser's safe. Ask society patrons about Larry Dombrowski. Alright. I guess that's down here. Yeah, alright. Let's go down into the ballroom. Oh, sorry, Zeke.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Yeah, I've heard that they're frozen, not fresh.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Serena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
Okay, well, I kind of wanted to go look over the balconies, but they're all closed off, and I don't want to cause a ruckus, so... Let's head down here. What's down here? Restricted area. Alright. Oh, this is nice. Oh.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Here for business or pleasure?
I guess I can't answer you about that. What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society?
I'm a silver member of the society, but only 100,000 more credits and I hit the gold tier.
Nice. Do you know anything about Larry?
Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him.
Wow, okay. Do you have any information about the award?
Well, apparently the award is so valuable, there's only one in existence. It gets passed to a new winner every year.
Okay. Do you know anything else about Larry?
Haven't we already talked about this?
Yeah, I thought so, but it wasn't grayed out, so...
That's all then? Okay.
Bye. That was kind of lame.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
VIP guests only, okay. Oh, I'm wearing this. Alright, hang on. How silly of me.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Hello? Are you a member of the society?
No, not really. Oh, Ezekiel's over there having a drink. Don't you know you're not supposed to just pick up random drinks and drink them? You'll get arrested. Nice. I think that's going to be my thumbnail for this video. Alright, let's go talk to some people.
The society chair has really outdone herself.
This guy looks interesting.
Here for business or pleasure?
What do you know about Larry?
The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates, or the only reason we allow him to attend society functions?
Okay. Can you tell me about the society?
When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk.
Wow. I can get all kinds of Earth rock chunks. I've been there several times. Do you know anything about the Savior Award?
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as a historic landmark.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
All right,
How's it
bye. Oh, he's helping me interrogate people. Thanks, Zeke.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Have you tried the canapes? What? Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway.
Okay. What about the
This
award?
is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony, but the first time it's ever been held aboard a Starliner.
Okay. What about the society?
Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help.
Okay. Bye.
Well, that was boring.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I certainly
So, what
hope they
brings you
decide
aboard?
to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Quite a lovely
Have you tried the
Starliner.
canapes?
Nothing but the best.
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars, almost monthly. Does the man ever do any real work?
What about the award?
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child.
Okay, what
Not
about the
much.
society?
Other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Enjoy the rest of the event.
So, what brings you aboard? Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year.
Yeah.
The society is such a worthy cause. What could be more
All right.
nice to have met you?
I'm out. Can I have some coffee? Nope. Everything is marked steel.
Hello. Are you a member of the society? The society chair has really outdone herself this time. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Aha, okay. This was important.
Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year.
Yeah.
Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Bye.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist.
Oh, okay.
Sheila Holbrook
She treats it like
is
it's her
chair-
child. Okay.
It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the Society has the nerve to do something about it.
Okay.
Nice to have met you.
So I guess I finally got the information I needed to
open bar
get,
would have
and
been
there's nothing
nice.
else
Trident's
useful
galvanized for
here.
every credit we've got.
Here for business or pleasure?
Alright. So what can we do now? Speak to Claudia Swist. Kill Larry Dombrowski. Is he actually here?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh? An open bar, would it? He's been spending a lot of time with Club.
Alright. So nobody
Well,
knows
that was
anything. Oh. Bathrooms in here. Yep. Toilets. Okay.
If you have any specific requests, please speak.
Alright, we attended a swanky party. And now we gotta figure out... Speak to Claudia, discover how to access the purser's safe. Oh, purser, restricted area, no admittance. Okay. Alright, well let's not do that quite yet. Let's go talk to Claude. Oh, this is the lady we talked to when we walked in. Okay, okay. Let's do a save in case this does not go well. Oh, that's cool. Little mermaid symbol there.
Sorry, do I know you?
You don't know me, but I need some information. There's no harm in a friendly little chat. Yeah, you're in a hell of a lot of trouble. You don't know me, but I need some information.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
Yeah. I know all about your affair. Maybe I should talk to Larry's wife? I'll bet Galbank would love to know about your affair. Would your partner happen to be Larry Dombrowski?
Who? Look, can you just cut to the chase already? What's this about?
I know all about your affair. Maybe I should talk to his wife.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
I give you cash, you give me Dombrowski on a platter. Yeah, I'd rather do that than try to persuade her, to be honest.
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You're angrier than I expected. How many credits are we talking? Tell me about this scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him. Why aren't you worried I'll blow the whistle? Why didn't you confront him? You think he was using you? If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Okay. So what exactly is going on between you and Dombrowski?
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Yeah, I can feel the rage he's ignited within you.
Oh, I'm beyond rage. And if you've been as close to him as I have, you'd agree. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right?
So what was your contribution to the scheme?
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
So is she the one that was behind that system that was running in the apartment? Wasn't there something earlier in the game where we found some computer set up in an apartment that was skimming Galbank credits or something? So is she the one behind that? That's interesting. What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not.
Okay.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. What's up here? Ooh, the fancier area of the ship. Oh, we can go back in here and talk to this guy.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Sure.
Hello.
Let's talk to this guy now.
Are you a member of the society?
You look a bit lost in these surroundings.
Do I?
You here for the charity event?
I'm more interested about what's going on at Galbank.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank.
Uh-huh. Claudia Swiss says you have information about Larry.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Maybe I'll hand evidence over to the authorities. You don't sound very worried about Claudia calling you out. Fine, my mistake. Back off or what? You don't sound worried about Claudia.
Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Well, since I work for UC Stuff.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Really?
You've had your
That's all I
time to
get?
talk. Now piss off.
Okay, great. Now what? Return to the captain, kill Larry. Alright. I'm gonna return to the captain. Maybe he'll be able to tell me how to access the safe as well. Oh, he's up here. Hey, dude.
So, what brings you aboard?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swist.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Shipwide emergency might do it. Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep? Why shouldn't I just kill him and be done with it? Should we wait till he returns to his cabin?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
Well, you're the captain. Jeez. How about a ship-wide emergency?
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Okay. Won't the ship be at risk without life support?
This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Okay, I guess I'll have to do that.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
Okay, can you help me with the Earth Savior Award? Where is the life support? Once the emergency is a ship locked down. Get the lowdown on Gabriel Vera. Can you help me with the Earth Savior
As long
Award?
as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut. What's the status of your plan?
Sheila Holbrook told me the award's being kept in the purser's office.
That makes things more complicated. Okay. Don't bother talking with the ship's purser. Without a claim ID, you'll never get to the award. There's no way around it. You're gonna have to get the ID off of Sheila. Here, give her this. I'm certain it will help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Okay. Where exactly is life support located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Okay. Once the emergency is sounded, how does the ship's lockdown work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic.
Okay.
Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Interesting. So you're saying I could go in and steal everything in there? Do you have the lowdown on Gabriel Vera?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
All right. Well, I guess that's everything we can do here with
Remember,
the captain.
the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown mode.
Okay. So I should probably steal the award before I do that? Is that what you're telling me? Alright. Acquire the award claim ID. Speak to the chief engineer. He gave me something. What the heck did he give me? A new partnership. I received the slate containing your proof that society funds are being diverted to my own personal account and the copies of receipts for the home I've purchased under the false name in Paradiso. Though I was initially dismayed that you'd turn these over to the authorities, I appreciate your discretion by choosing to handle this personally. To that end, I am certain we can work out a financial solution to the problem. The Society will be hosting a charity event aboard the Siren of the Stars, which means another round of donations will be hitting the accounts that I can access. After the Siren arrives at its destination, we should meet and discuss our new partnership in person. Okay. So I go give this to her, and she gives me the claim award, or claim ID thing. All right.
Hi. Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Busy being corrupt. I need your claim ID.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
If you don't hand it over, I'll tell everyone about your little nest egg in Paradiso.
Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Okay, thank you.
I've done this particular cruise run several times.
All right, and I think that's back over here. Nope, next floor down, I guess. This way. Alright, what is this Earth Savior Award thing look like? Oh, really? They couldn't even be bothered to make some unique asset other than to slap the name Earth Savior Award on a suitcase. Really? Really? Wow. I wanted to see the blue diamonds. Dang it. Not really anything interesting in here, is there? Bunch of crappy luggage.
Glad to have you aboard. On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard.
What do you think of the captain?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
If there's something going on with them, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
Nobody else needs to know.
I mean, it might be okay.
There must be some way we can both win.
Maybe so.
Nobody needs to know.
I hope I can trust you.
You can trust me.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Okay. So that would be some evidence, wouldn't it? Get him arrested by the UC. Oh, where does he sleep and live? Does that give me any kind of quest objective? Yeah, no quest objective. Well, where's the captain's quarters on this ship? Where would the captain's quarters be? Let's ask this person. Can they tell me where the captain's quarters are?
We have a range of... If you want to dine a cap... Due to an... For the safety of everyone aboard, on behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us.
Alright. So where's the captain's quarters? Oh. Oh. When I activate the ship's emergency dilly-boo, then all of these become available to us. Oh. And then we can get in there and take evidence and whatnot. Alright, that's Claudia's room. Oh, crew quarters are down here. Would this be where the captain stays? Crew quarters and cargo bay. Yeah, alright. Let's see if we can find the captain's quarters. He said he was going to go pack.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy in almost every internal system.
Cockpit inaccessible. Okay. That's fine.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much.
Could I be so lucky? Is this the galley or is this the captain's? Captain Rokov's computer. Aw, shit. Get in here. Is he in here packing? Rokov, once again, I'm refusing your request to rejoin. We're not a membership club. This is a goddamn Crimson Fleet. You don't apply, you try out. And if Naeva doesn't put a hole in your skull, you get picked. That's how it works. You already went through it once. You had your chance and you blew it. Okay. If you want to get my attention, maybe you should try scoring something valuable off that piece of crap you call a Starliner. Naeva told me you lied about your record on the application to get that gig, so might as well put your position to good use. Cut the fleet in for a chunk of the creds. Maybe I'll start listening. Until then, stop contacting us. Okay. Oh, and he's got a little cuddly toy on there. Steal from... Oh my, okay. Got it. Aw, antique toy motorcycle. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that in the game before. Antique videotape. Portable CD player. Oh my gosh. I was detected there for a second, but nobody came in and talked to me about it. Company communications. We received your incident report regarding Deck Officer Kendley, who was reported missing a week ago. It looks like you've conjecturized that Kendley had a drinking problem and was last seen in a drunken state near one of the main airlocks. 3 minutes after the sighting, the airlock triggered, depressurized Section 7A, and then Kendley was unfortunately sucked out into space. If that sounds accurate, we'll continue our investigation from here. Captain, could you please confirm and advise on the following missing items from VOY 765? Precious metals, wine, liquor, synthetic cloth furnishings did not arrive. Captain, please be aware that the Terran Preservation Society will be booking the Siren's next voyage, using the ballroom. Extend every courtesy. Alright. We're still awaiting answers to our inquiry regarding the Siren of Stars' last 3 voyages. On every occasion, the ship's cargo was several thousand kilos lighter at the arrival port. Simply chalking these up to human error is unacceptable. May I remind you that the missing cargo holds a substantial dollar value that we're responsible to cover due to loss. We'll be forced to launch a full investigation. Unknown source. Alright, Rokov, I talked to the big guy, and just like I thought, he said there's no way you're coming back. You had a chance and you blew it. How hard is this to understand? This is probably coming from Naeva. I'm gonna throw you a bone. Got a deadbeat on your ship, one of the crew, name's Kendley. He owes us about 4 large for some bad bets. Vincent wants his head. Make sure Kendley misses his next trip, and we'll see about changing the big guy's mind. Alright, so he spaced the guy for the Crimson Fleet. Good work on the Kendley thing. Not only did you send a message to every deadbeat in Neon, but you notched up a few ranks in my book as well. Only problem is, it wasn't enough. I'm gonna need more. The big guy doesn't want to budge on this one. You need a huge score. Got your message about the prize. It's about to find itself aboard. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so yeah, this is her working out all the details with him. Got it. Alright. So we stole some evidence. What do we need to do next? Speak to the chief engineer. Alright, let's do that. Actually, let's save. Claus is saying, but the case was a nice one. Right. The award case was very nice, but we didn't get to see the actual award with the blue diamonds and everything. Alright, so we had to go back up there. How do we get back up there? Not that way.
There's nothing
we came in this way.
From the Starfield.
Oh, that's the cockpit. We gotta go back this way. Okay. Alright.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Let's go back down.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Alright, now we're on the engineering deck. Oh, this is cool.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
I need to get... Oh, I'll start with Kinda Lonely down here, isn't
A
it?
little. A few of the techs call
Butter
this
him up.
the dungeon. I think you can see why. Not exactly Starliner-class comfort down here. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts, catch up on work, and all that, but I'd rather work on the bridge.
So what do you do?
I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Trident put me in charge of the entire tech team. We do our best to keep the ship running smoothly and efficiently. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft design, Almost everything has triple redundancy, like the life support system. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Could be worse, though, right?
Alright, I need to get to that life support area.
Sorry, that area's off limits. No exceptions.
Empath, look, I can tell you're lonely down here. Maybe you should hang out with your team. Yeah, I'll use my special empath thing here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Okay. So what do you think of Captain Rokov?
Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a Starliner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards.
Okay. Bye.
Feel free to look around, but don't mess with any of the controls.
Oh, I'm messing. I'm gonna be messing. Okay, bye. Emergency procedures, lockdown procedures, life support access. It's just saying that if there's any emergency, there'll be a lockdown, blah, blah, blah. All areas will be set to unlock to allow for uninhibited crew access. Emergency lighting and audio will remain in effect. There's 3 of them. Reset switch. Do I have to shut them all down?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Ooh, now everything is empty up here. Brochure. I will take it. Oh, that's the bathroom. We've been in there. Oh, the restricted area is suddenly unrestricted. Anything interesting in here?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh wow, I can just walk in here and eat all this stuff. all the dinner is being prepared. That's the kitchen there, huh? Okay. Oh, there's still security here.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin. This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Crimson Fleet. Dombrowski has something that the Crimson Fleet wants. I'm undercover with UC Sys stuff, and I need everything you've got on Dombrowski. I want everything you have on Dombrowski. I want you to help me take down Dombrowski. How did you know? I guess I'll tell him the truth.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job for Dombrowski.
Claudia said that? You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I'll pay to offset your losses.
Orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Before I make any deals, you mind telling me what I'm buying?
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Excellent.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Okay. What are you going to do about Swiss and Dombrowski?
Since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. Do you know anything about UC Sys stuff?
I wasn't lying when I said I didn't know anything about your undercover work, if that's what you're trying to imply. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, The UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective.
The Freestar
The
Collective?
convoy's loaded with big picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
Okay.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Okay. Excellent. I should probably equip myself with the dagger, because remember he said that if I use a gun on board it's going to cause problems, so let's not do that.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Oh, that's the captain.
Now what? Don't you have
Nothing.
somewhere to be?
Yeah, I do, and I'm trying to get up there.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm.
There's no security in front of this door. Come on in, Zeke.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
That sounds like, I think his name's Stephen Russell. He did the voice of, well, he did a lot of voices in Fallout 4 and in Skyrim and lots of other games. Okay. I was going to say Codsworth, but also lots and lots and lots of other characters. Okay, let's negotiate. How'd you know I was involved?
You don't actually believe that I'd venture into such precarious criminal territory without a proper bird's-eye view of the situation, do you? I'm uncertain why you've become entangled in this spider's web, but this situation demands swift and resolute action.
All right. Yeah, and Valentine from Fallout 4 too, right? Let's negotiate.
Excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
That's an amazing trick. Hang on, I need a thesaurus. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet. Is it really necessary for you to talk that way? Amazing trick, Professor.
I
I'll just say
pride
that.
myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying.
Nope, no trouble at all.
In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Yep. That's all I want.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
All right. Transaction log removed. Galbank's credentials added.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I'm not going to kill this guy because I think his friends
and remain there until you receive further
instructions. I'm going to take that. I don't know if I've ever seen this one before, so I'm going to take it. Ooh, visit the Dubai landmark on Earth. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one before. What if I take these? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Call in security, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Oh. These are marked steel, but that one wasn't. Cool. Alright. Anything else in here that I could take? Any other evidence or anything? Oh, he's got a copy of Dracula. Yep. Vested suit. Formal slack suit. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, a bunch of credits here. I'll take those. All right. Oh. Unlocked with Sandlin's security ID. Old Earth pistol. I don't care about that.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Now we can go down and talk to the captain, I guess.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned.
Alright. Couldn't have done it without your
I'm
help.
glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
Sure, why not? Or hunting down Kryx's legacy. I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did. You mean you haven't figured it out on your own? I'll say that.
I usually have a nose for these things. But in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in.
Well, I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did.
So he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway,
That's smart.
suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach.
Yeah, okay.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please?
What's that mean?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Until you receive further instructions.
Okay.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Okay, proceed to New Atlantis. Could I rob the place blind first? Are these security people gonna do anything about it? If I go through all the rooms? Are there other rooms I can get into?
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Passenger Grayson's slate. Daddy, this is an absolute disaster. You never told me I'd only be able to take one valet on this cruise. Imagine how it felt when I had to send the other 3 home at the Siren's departure station. You won't believe it, but I actually had to carry my own bag. Can you imagine the humiliation? Oh well, at least the food on board is halfway decent. The wine, however, disgusting. I think Trident neglected to hire a proper sommelier. Thank goodness I brought a few bottles from our cellars. Anyway, that's all for now. As always, your loving son, Hannibal. Okay, now, how do you send this? Hello? Okay. Where's this guy's stuff? I can't rip him off.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh my gosh. Whose room is this? There's so much stuff. Ooh, chocolate. Story of the Heavens. They get Chunks cake on a tray, huh? Fancy, lots of stairs in this one. Who's detecting me? Oh, these people.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
This ship is in a
emergency.
state of emergency. Please
Please
return
report
to
to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Any other rooms I can loot? Not much, huh? Laundry services. Alien sandwich. Huh, okay. Oh, there's clothes in the laundry machines. It's weird having the whole ship kind of to myself, sort of.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Our security team would appreciate
All right, well,
shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
I don't know if there's anywhere else I can go.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
Alright, hang on. I don't need this. I know I stole it, but, you know, I don't think I can use stolen items on myself. I've tried, so let's drop it. I don't need this either.
And remain there until you receive further instructions.
Alright. How do we get out of here? Oh, that's the ballroom. Alright, I guess we'll have to follow our scanner. Oh, I am all turned around. I need to get down there to get out of here. How do I get down there? Oh, the crew is in there. Oh, are these stairs down? There we go. Alright. There's the captain. I'm out of here.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
That ship was big. Hey, you guys, clean up your mess here. Don't leave your shit on the floor. What is this?
Is
All right,
something
Andresia.
amiss?
Nope, everything's great. Let's get out of here. Why is there shit laying everywhere? Come on, get in the pilot seat. Jesus. Alright. Let's equip the spacesuit. Alright. We need to proceed to New Atlantis. I've acquired Larry Dombrowski's Galbank credentials. Time to wrap things up with Rokob and head to New Atlantis and the Galbank archives. I also need to return some evidence to Lieutenant Toft, so let's do that. Oh, they're right here in the same system, huh? Alright, well, let's undock.
Acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance.
Alright, let's get our pirate swashbuckler gear. And stow our astral loungewear. I gotta look like a pirate again. Alright, Ezekiel. You can come with. What the heck? Yeah, there's books laying everywhere. Books, 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 books. Why is there shit all over the floors of my ship?
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosyan the other day.
Anything new to report?
I have evidence for you.
Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
I found some evidence about Evgeny Rokov.
Tisk, tisk. Looks like Mr. Rokov lied on his application to Trident Luxury Lines about having a clean record. No matter. Next time he jumps from the key, we'll have him picked up. That will be one less fleet captain for us to worry about. That it?
Okay, I got this piece of information on a certain Galbank employee who was aboard the Siren of the Stars.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Find anything else?
Yeah, that's all I have now.
Fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
Okay. Can you give me any other background information on the fleet?
They're pirates in every sense of the word. That makes them a...
Okay, I guess there's nothing else.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. Do I need to check in with the commander? Or I guess I proceed to New Atlantis. Okay. Do I need to go all the way back to my ship? Oh, I've got the award. I should go drop that off at the key. Yeah, in a minute. Let's not go back to the key till we've finished everything, or they're probably going to yell at me. Not fast travel from this location. Okay. Guess I gotta go back to my ship.
Heard you made off with something called the Earth Savior Award. Damn pirates will have you steal anything that isn't bolted down.
Yep.
What is it?
Alright, now can I go to New Atlantis? I don't think I'm carrying any contraband or anything. Alright, enter the Galbank archives. Well, maybe I should dress the part. Oh, right, we have this Berserker Bridger. I don't know if I need to keep that. I could sell it. Alright. Where are the archives?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Okay, no bounty. Clear.
That's pretty. Was that there before? There's the viewport. Huh. Alright, where do I go to get into the Galbank archives? The commercial district, of course. Let's ride the little monorail. Or watch the cutscene of the monorail, but not really ride it.
Someone who has many stories to tell. I'd like to hear them.
Well, okay, George, St. George.
Hello there, dear friend.
What do you do?
Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history. Can you imagine life without them?
Okay, so what brings you to New Atlantis?
The usual things, I suppose. Fame, fortune, power. I'm only joking, of course. I've actually been fortunate to call New Atlantis home for many years. For a collector, like myself, I do believe there's no better place in all the settled systems. I've been charmed to make the acquaintance of many fellow old Earth enthusiasts here in New Atlantis. And that is why I continue to stay.
Huh, I never ran into this guy before. He doesn't have a quest or anything for me to do. He's just wandering around in those very tight pants. I mean, I met an art collector dude that had a little side quest for me, but...
Ranger?
How do you know I'm a ranger? I'm not dressed in my ranger uniform. Neither one of us are. He's gonna go get coffee, huh? No, maybe he has a shop here or something and he's just, this is like his morning routine. I don't know. That's weird though.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Easy for you to say.
Alright. Let's get into the Galbank archives. Deal with the Galbank guard. Oh, great. Hopefully we can talk to him. I don't want to kill him.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
I'm getting some really strange vibes off of you. Something must be wrong. I'll use my empath.
Shh. They'll hear us. Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
Okay. Wow, thanks for the tip. Shit. Okay, let's get ready. Do I have my spacesuit on? I do. Alright, well, let's go in hot. Let's take out the modified advanced mag shot. Because I ain't fucking around.
I lost contact.
Where'd they run off to? You're no match for us.
Time to finish this.
Throw! Watch it! Oh, this'll be quick. They got me. They won't be bothering us anymore.
All right, good deal. Ooh. Got their blood all over these archives. So why were they in here? Lost ship registry. Serendipity, legacy, prosperity, supremacy. Oh, I want all of these, please. That doesn't have any good information for me. Last known system position, Bannock. Bannock 4. Prosperity. Unknown, unknown. Aw, man, I was hoping that all of these would give me locations that I could go and search. Last known planetary location, Saturn. Alright, this one does say Saturn. Unknown. Unknown. Alright, so maybe there's one around Saturn somewhere. All Galbank transports have been fitted with a CBR-type encrypted transponder beacon. These beacons broadcast a predetermined long-range unique signature ping. Beacons are always broadcasting to basically a homing beacon, I guess. They remain detection capable for up to 250 years. Alright, I guess that's all we needed, and let's finish looting these fools. I thought they could fuck with the protagonist. They are very wrong. I don't think any of them made it this far. Over here. I think all of that is my blood. So were they hired by Galbank to come at me? Or were they hired by the UC? Because the UC already said that they hired Ecliptic to make the operation look more legit. They hired Ecliptic to attack Naeva's ship so I could help defend her. Nothing else helpful in these archives. All right. Oh, the desk guard ran for it. He hightailed it out of here. And now I'm just gonna waltz out of here like nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Not a bunch of dead ecliptic people in your archives. Nope. Alright, so now where do I need to go? Proceed to the key. I've gained all the information I can regarding the Galbank transport legacy. I should now return to the key and report to Delgado. Alright. Alright. Alright, stand down, Zeke.
Hello again. Let's catch up the next time you stop by here.
Alright, thanks
Nice
for your help,
day,
babe.
huh? What do you need?
What are you carrying? He's got this Ash Tamer, concussive Eon. What was he using? He was using his suppressed Razorback. Alright. Corrosive Bridger. Well, I've got this Berserker Bridger. I'll just let him carry that.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
What did you need?
I need you to pick up all this mess everywhere on the floor. Can you do that? Speak to Delgado. Happily, happily, happily. I also need to find whatever this is. Information on conditions in the lock.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in the funk that will fill any mood.
Speak to Bog. Yeah, why is Bog upset?
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Okay. Gotta get up on the next level. Oh, here we go. Another Kryx interview.
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC Security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For a listener's benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Voli that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC Security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamned interview.
All right, so that's the one in particular that the guy back and the UC Vigilance ship wants to listen to. He was very interested in conditions at the lock. However, we have also found parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I know 7 is the end because I've listened to it, and 1 is the beginning. So we're missing part 5 somewhere. If we have that, we'll have the whole story. But anyway, we're not going to go deal with that right now. We're going to go talk to Delgado. I guess I hadn't explored this area of the key. Alright. Waiting for me to report in. Hello, hello.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
He's not so bad. He turned out to be pretty helpful. He made me do everything, but at least he got what we wanted. I don't like him. He made me do everything, but at least we got what we wanted. He turned out to be pretty helpful, I'll say that.
That'd be a first.
All right, Naeva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Kryx's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Naeva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
There's got to be a way. So we've hit a dead end. I'm willing to give it a shot. I'll say there's got to be a way.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Kryx hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Kryx wouldn't have given up.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Naeva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Naeva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
We'll figure this out. I promise. We'll do the best we can. Great. Stick me with Naeva. You don't give up easily, do you?
We do or we die. That's the way Kryx did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
I really kind of hope we end up finding Kryx, and it would be hilarious if he's like running Galbank or something really like kind of like, you know, normal or something. Like these badass space pirates are all copying him. And
I promise.
It turns out that he's just
you gonna write that in your diary, little
CEO
girl?
or something.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Kryx's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
Okay.
All right. Let's get this over with. Follow me.
You want the award? I got the award for you. Where are we going?
We may not have official security on the key, but we are always looking out for traitors.
Oh, that was ominous. I'm a traitor.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Yeah, you can have it.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to Rokoff, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Whoa, credits. 10,800 added. Alright, what am I supposed to do now? Report mission progress to the UC Vigilance. Okay. Anything else I need to do while I'm here? Speak to Bog. Yeah, let's find out what Bog's deal is here. I'm curious.
If you
And
need
let's
credits, hit
sell
up the
some of
mission
this
boards
junk.
at the core.
The fleet protects our own. You turn against
Weapons,
us,
ammo,
and you're
money.
dead.
If your credits are good, I'm open.
Alright, there you go. Where did I pick this up? Are these both the same? One says ablative and one says bolstering. Oh, this is about ablative. Okay. I was comparing the wrong one to the wrong one. Okay, sorry. Yeah, the ablative one is not important. So let's sell that one. Alright. Well, I don't know if I have anything else.
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Okay. I'm gonna go see Bog in the bar. Let's see what his deal is.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die.
Captains get better uniforms.
Bog,
better
what's your
perks.
deal, dude?
What's your point?
Drugs.
I heard that you've been moping around. No one likes a sad bartender.
Yeah. Working around this slot, day in, day out. You'd think they wouldn't give a damn.
Well, they don't. It's just a genuine complaint. You listen to our problems, let me listen to yours. If this is a trick to get me to buy you a drink, it's not going to work. I'll say that.
No tricks today, mate. How about a sad story instead? Well, I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved. Almost married her, I did. But I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. Clay. I'll tell you what. You want to help an old man out. Bring me back the one thing in Maddie's that ever meant anything to me. Her ring.
Okay. What's the story
Maddie
here?
had my eye back in the day. Thing was, she had the eye of my best mate, too. A bloke by the name of Clay Dietrich. Clay and I hit a luxury liner, snatched a ring I knew Maddie would love. Before I could say anything, Clay asked if he could have it, and he used it to propose. Long story short, Clay married Maddie, and they ran off to raise hell with Ecliptic. And then he got the poor girl killed.
Oh. Alright, I'll get the ring. Point me in the right direction.
You're in luck. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
Cool. I can go shoot up some Ecliptic. At the deserted Ecliptic garrison. Well, it must not be deserted if it's going to be full of people I gotta shoot. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is deserted, and I'm assuming I gotta shoot people. Alright. Alright. I think that's going to be it for me today. I gotta find that 5th Kryx journal interview thing somewhere around here. And then I don't know if there's anything else I need to find around here. Let's go stand somewhere more interesting. But there's a whole bunch of stuff we need to get done. What do we gotta do? Let's look. We gotta go back. Okay, we gotta retrieve Maddie's ring. We gotta go report our mission progress to the Vigilance. We gotta continue searching for evidence. We gotta go back and talk to Armin with the audio log. He's in the brig. We've got some landmarks to visit on Earth. So we got a lot of stuff we still could do. I'm enjoying the game a lot more now than I was. Man, I was gonna stop playing it at about the 40-hour mark, and I can see why a lot of people did stop at the 40-hour mark. But I'm glad I hung in there because I'm enjoying this Crimson Fleet quest line. And I've been enjoying some of the other stuff we've been doing lately. It's been pretty fun. I hope you're enjoying it too. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you've made it this far, oh my gosh, you're a star. Thanks for keeping me company in spirit, if not in the chat room or in the comments. And take care of yourselves until next time. Bye.